Alright, you guys, trying to find the right lighting. I think the other way was better, but we're gonna have to go from here. Okay, you guys, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Miami. New franchise, first season. Are we excited about it? Okay, just a general overview. I think we're gonna be good this season. I mean, it's gonna be the regular bullshit that Mona gives us, but, you know, maybe some fresh faces, some new scenery, a new city. Maybe we can just, it does help. Plus, you know, she changed the look of it. You know, things is kind of glossier, okay? She changed the font on the editing, and you know, some of them things do make a difference. So I was just like, okay, Mona, I'm gonna be here for it. And we know the staple characters of the show was Trina and Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy got his ankle bracelet on. He talking about, you know, how fantastic that Miami is. I mean, rep your city if that's how y'all feel. Like LA is that way. So okay, I'm not mad. You know, we see Trina, she the baddest bitch. She's there representing as well. So I mean, we getting on to the season, and what a season it looks like it will be. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, Amara La Negra. I like Amara La Negra. She is beautiful. She's 100% Dominican, and she is here trying to cross over from the Latin charts over to American music, okay? She wants to be recognized. That's where the money is. At the same time, she is trying to take care of her mother, who sacrificed everything to bring the family over to America, and struggles and strife and all of that, and now she is in a position to really help her mom out, so that's what she wants to do. I said, okay, Mona, now you got this girl on here. She seems like she has talent. Like I said, she is very pretty. Just like you can just look at her. She sort of looks like, who does she look like? She looks like somebody to me. I can't put my finger on it, but she is just, the camera really loves her face. The platform could be good for her, or it could work in a negative. You guys know how Mona do. It just really depends on how Amara La Negra presents herself this season. Now, she meets up with her homegirls, Jessie and somebody else, child. I didn't write their names down. But, you know, they just talking about the Latina girls. They come in all shapes and sizes and colors. You know, you don't have to just be the fair-skinned Latina. They got dark ones, black ones, you know, all kinds. So they just, you know, they fighting for their place in the music industry like everybody else. So she wants to take her talents out there. She's meeting with this producer, Yo Hollywood. Okay, Yo Hollywood say he done worked with all the big names. He says he's worked with Pitbull. He says that he's worked with the Migos. He says he's worked with De La Ghetto. He says that he met with Farruko. Okay, he done met with all these people. Did I get the names right? Anyway, so now he wants to meet with Amara La Negra. And when she gets to the meeting, she has her mom with her. And, you know, she just introduces her as her mom. You know, mama with the stare down. I mean, you know, mama looked like she didn't had a rough life. Not an ugly woman at all, but she definitely, you can tell, mama done been through some things. Okay, so mama ain't there for the bullshit. She's staring the nigga down, and he just trying to figure out, like, why your mama here? Like, how you supposed to conduct business and you bringing your mama? Amara La Negra says that her mother is her best friend. Okay, I'm gonna need you to just introduce your mama as your manager, okay? Because we can't be having you show up with your mama to business meetings and want people to take you seriously. Like, why is your mama there? You wouldn't take your best friend. You wouldn't take Tasha. So the fuck you taking your mama for? So I was just like, oh, Amara La Negra. She has some things that we gotta work on. But still, I'm here for Amara. Now, later on, we find out that meeting didn't go all that well. You know, Yo Hollywood said the shit was awkward as hell, and Amara said that she could tell that he wasn't comfortable, too. So we're going to do a round two. So they sit down, sans mama, and this scene, I was just like, oh, Mona, you about to piss a whole bunch of black women off. The sad thing about this conversation that they had, in which Yo Hollywood tells Amara La Negra that, you know, he need a little less Macy Gray, a little more Beyonce, okay? Meaning, get rid of the afro, and let's flat iron it out and wear it long and, you know, sexy it up. I mean, your outfit is cute. Your outfit is nice, okay? But this whole look that you got up here, it ain't gonna work for me, okay? And she's upset. You mean to tell me because I have an afro that I can't, you know, represent for the ladies? I mean, this is sexy to me. Well, it ain't sexy to him. And really, the sad part, like I was saying, is that I'm sure that there's plenty of conversations that go like this in Hollywood. Like the music industry, they're not really trying to see somebody that looks like Amara La Negra. And it's too bad, because the longer that you continue to push that away, the longer it will take for it to actually come to the forefront. I mean, that girl is striking. And I think a part of her afro is a part of the strikingness that she has. But a lot of people associate with big afros with, you know, a clown and things like that. So she's facing that with Yo Hollywood. I guess she gonna see it here or she gonna see it somewhere else. All right. But again, she's like, you know, she don't dig the fact that he trying to regulate, tell her what she can and can't be. But I was just like, girl, I don't know. I mean, this is something that's probably going to affect your career. So, and obviously he didn't work with all these people, and obviously Yo Hollywood knows. But it's too bad. It is too bad. And I was just like, Mona, really, with the racial climate today, you decide to put some shit out there like this? Like, it's so negative. And it looks like she's going to face a lot of these type of things in the future episodes. And I was just like, Mona, you ain't shit. So the conversation ends on an okay note, I guess. I mean, he tells her, he apologizes, that he wasn't trying to offend her, even though he did. Okay, he just trying to tell her it is what it is. Okay, they don't want that big ass shit on the top of your fucking head. Okay, straighten that shit out, and then we can talk. Now, Gunplay, we remember seeing Gunplay on ATL. Gunplay is real Miami. He said, if you really want to know the real Miami, okay, you got to go to Carol City. Okay, that's where Gunplay is from. Okay, that's where the shit goes down. All right, he grew up from the mud. I said, nigga, from the mud? He was in the mud with the pigs. He said he was in the mud with Ricky Rose. Okay, Rick Ross. I said, yeah, he was in there with the pigs. Rick Ross was police, right? Detention officer, something like that. Ciao. Gunplay obviously done got himself in some trouble back in the day. He said he was facing life, but you know, the Lord stepped in and took care of him. And he knew he had to get away from the shit that was going on down there. Came up to Atlanta for a little while. Then Mona said, listen, baby, I'm gonna open some shit up down in Miami. You might as well take it on back down there. So he said, okay, cool. All right. So he back in Miami. He with his girl Kiara. He say he love his girl Kiara. Kiara say that she love him, but you know what? It's the bitches and the hoes, the groupies out there that just kind of get him off focus. He say, no, he focused. Okay, he working with this chick. He tell us he working with this chick named Miami Tip. Okay, Tip Drill. I was like, is that the one where they slid the credit card through her ass? The infamous Nelly video? I think it is. But I could be wrong. I'm sure you guys will correct me. Oh no, that was the name of the song. That wasn't the name of the girl. That was the name of the song, right? I'll be fucking shit up. Anyway, even though he working with Tip Drill, Miami Tip, you know what? Kiara ain't got to worry about it no more, okay? He is focused solely on her and his career. Now, he got to meet with the mayor of Miami, of the 305, and that would be Trick Daddy, okay? Trick Daddy, old gout infected. He's so fucking swollen, you know, he's all when he talk, everything. I can't do the Trick Daddy voice yet. I'm gonna practice, though. But, you know, Trick is... Listen, everything got the, as far as Trick is concerned, anything that happened in Miami got to run through him. These damn rappers out there, these motherfuckers want to act like they're from Miami. He can't work with none of them. Okay, unless you from Miami. And since, you know, old boy is from Carol City, then, you know what, Trick can work with him. So he tell him that him and Trina gonna have an album. I'm just like... Where's Gunplay play into this whole TNT? Okay, maybe he gonna be an extra on there, but I was like, Gunplay, was that what you meant when you went to go meet with Trick Daddy? I thought you was talking about your own shit. But you know, Gunplay know he got to play by Trick Daddy's rules, at least on the show. So he says that's good. He's straight with that, you know. And then Trick Daddy say, you know, he got to get him surgery. Okay, he either gonna have to have this baby or get the shit chopped off. As of today, Trick still looks the same. Now, Gunplay, you know, he telling us more about his girl. He say she a cold ass bitch, she a down ass bitch, she a strong ass bitch. Okay, she from Chicago. She done been shot 3 times right around the time that he was about to go to jail for life. So they been through some things. I said, ooh, child, I'm scared of Kiara. Kiara look like that comedian on Instagram. I can't think of her name, but she favors her quite a bit. Anyway, Kiara and Gunplay sit down, and again, she trying to tell them about the groupies and the bitches. I have a feeling that Gunplay has a certain proclivity towards the groupies and the bitches. So she got the, you know, you got to lay off the hood rats. And he said, baby, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm not fucking around with these women no more. I'm trying to tell you. And she says, well, who are the women artists that you working with? He's like, well, why you got to ask me about that? Let me think. Well, somebody named Miami Tip. She not real familiar with the name, so she just like, oh, okay. And she was like, but you know, you ain't trying to dip in there. He said, no, listen, I'm not. Even though he told us that he used to fuck around with Miami Tip back in the day, okay, and they did a whole lot of things. Now, you know, he ain't with that no more, so she ain't got to worry about it. That's what he tell us. He don't tell her shit, though. I said, ooh, Miami, no, what the child name is, Kiara? She gonna whoop everybody's ass. I can tell she real strong. But Gunplay assures her that, don't worry, I can control the ding-ding. Okay. Now, blast from the past, you guys, Bucky and her hair is back. Oh, Shay Johnson. Why do I call her Bucky and her hair? Because I know y'all gonna ask me. For those people who didn't watch me when Bucky and her hair was on the show before, okay, on ATL, Love and Hip Hop ATL, we used to call her Bucky and her hair because, of course, Bucky from Flavor of Love, and then her hair is because she used to always have these old wild-ass, thick-ass, 15-bundle hairdos, and looks like she done tamed it down, but the hairdos are still a little bit off, okay? But hey, Bucky and her hair is back, and she says, you know what? She about to be there for her man. You know, they've been having this long-distance relationship, her and Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky. But now she's trying to take it seriously, and she moving up to Miami, you know, because she needs some fresh scenery. Hell, Scrappy don't want her no more. He done often got married to damn Bambi. Okay? So now she got to do a plan B. So she done moved up there, and Pleasure P say, you know what? He glad that he out there trying to work it out with her. Y'all remember Grind With Me? Something to ride with me. Something I don't even remember the words, y'all. That song always got on my nerves. It just reminded me. Y'all remember that video that was going around on Vine or something where all the guys was in one room and they was all grinding on the damn furniture? Every time I hear that song, that's the video that I see in my head, and I'm just like, no. Anyway, Pleasure P is telling us that he's trying to get the group back together, okay? They broke up in the past, you know, your regular boy band bullshit, okay? Egos got too big, everybody feeling like they was doing the most work and all that, you know, people broke up. Pleasure P, they always said, was the most talented of the group. He was the lead singer, I believe. And, okay, your regular drama, they broke up. Now everybody broke, okay? Ain't nobody got shit going for them, all right? Ain't nothing like a little dose of humility to make your ass act right. So now, Pleasure P is trying to get everybody back together. Bucky and her hair says, oh no, you don't need to do that because you was the one that was doing all the work and there's too much drama between all of you guys and it's dumb for you to get back when you don't need them. He says, listen, I don't need all of that. I just need you to support me. You need to support the group. This is what I want to do. I want to get the group back together. Bitch, we need some money. So she was like, well, I can support you, but I can't support that damn group. All right, well, I guess Pleasure P is just going to take it however he can. Now, when we meet up with the group, child, everybody look like they done went and got their best outfit from the Oak Tree. Is that store still on? Oh, some old damn shiny ass suits and at least one of them, old Bufferina Swole. What was his name? Something Whoa. They all meet up together, and at first it's all good. Hey, boy, where you been? Where you been? You know, it's all love, everybody hugging and you know, glad to see each other and everything. And then, Baby Blue Whoa, he got an attitude. All right, he say that he was doing everything to keep the damn group together. Them motherfuckers wasn't doing nothing. He's still mad about the fact that he was doing everything. He was engineering, he was mixing and all that. I said, oh, okay. Now you was just happy and hugging everybody. Now you want to act a fool like this, okay? But the other one, I think his name was Spectacular. Spectacular looked like he got some sense. He said, listen, that's what you wanted to do back then, okay? Now we didn't know that you had a fucking problem with it back then, all right? I mean, fuck, did he get paid for it? I mean, if you mixing and engineering, I would imagine you producing, you should be getting paid for it. So what the fuck you mad about? Okay? But maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But Spectacular says we're going to do it differently this time. Everybody going to pull their weight. Everybody going to do what they going to do. And you ain't got to worry about it. So you ain't got to be up in here with all that. And Big Blue Roll Swole, whatever his name is, says, okay. Okay. Nigga, bring it down, son. You way too excited way too soon. So they got a concert, they got an album coming. Okay, let's just do this shit big and make our little money and, you know, try to jumpstart our careers again. So they all seem to a little bit be on the same page. So Pretty Ricky is back together. They performing somewhere. Okay, grind with me. Something, take your time with me. And it's all good. Okay, the fans seem to really love seeing them all back there on stage together. And they seem to sound like they did before unless they were singing to a track. Okay, Bucky and her hair shows up. You know, she says she only there for Pleasure P. She don't give a fuck about the rest of them. As far as she concerned, you know, her man be doing all the damn work and the rest of them just busting it wide open and bringing it back in the background. So she shows up to this thing and it's unexpected. I guess Pleasure P didn't know she was coming. Okay. And of course, Buck in her hair is extra crunk too. So she got an attitude with Big Baby Swole, whatever his name is. And, you know, he got an attitude with her. And, you know, he was just like, where you get this bitch from? Like, where this bitch pop up from? You know, I was just like, how disrespectful. When men call women bitches, like that to me is the ultimate disrespect. Like, it just does something to me. If you're not gay, and I guess maybe that might be questionable, but if you're not a gay man and you calling another woman a bitch, nigga, I'm already offended. Even though she was acting a fool. Pleasure P is just trying to keep everything level. You know, he got to separate the two of them. They get to arguing, so he take her off to the next room. And, you know, he was just like, I told you, I'm trying to get the group back together. Like, relax. I don't need this shit. I need you to just be relaxed and just support me. You know, she was just like, I don't give a fuck. Them niggas don't do nothing. You the only one that be doing all the work. You was the lead singer. You the only one that people want to see. You know, yada, yada, yada. I said Bucky in her hair. Bucky in her hair. Girl, why Mona done told you to do all of this? Now, you act like you been with the nigga for years and years and years. Bitch, you was not shooting in the gym with him, okay? You was just running after Scrappy ass not too long ago. Now, all of a sudden, you coming this hard? You got to go this hard for this man? Girl, don't nobody believe it. And are you older than him? Like, what is the ages here? Like, I'm just like, look in her hair. Too damn old for this. But Bucky in her hair says, damn it, I'm gonna get my shot if I can. Something tell me that they was gonna try to start a Scrappy and Bucky in her hair storyline again. And when Scrappy came to his senses and realized he was about to lose the woman that was the best for him, he got into line, took his ass back to Atlanta, married Bambi, and now Bucky in her hair got to go with a plan B. I said, girl, you just showing your ass. And then lastly, we got Bobby Lights. He's the gay entrepreneur. He says he's the owner, operator, you know, businessman, rapper. He's flamboyant, gay, and he's Trina's cousin. He is everything that you think he would be on a show like this. Okay, just extra over the top, get on your nerves real quick. And he says that he is determined to make it to the top. I said, oh, such a travesty, the things that Mona has these people thinking when they go on the show. Oh boy, Mona about to fuck your life up. You talking about you about to make it to the top, child, and you just... Okay. Now Trina, you know, the baddest bitch, the Diamond Princess, she's performing, you know, Y'all Know Nan with Trick Daddy. They up there. It's always a hit. Love to hear that song. That's one of them songs that can just kind of get you going. I don't care when you hear it. There's just a few songs that do that. One day I'll give you my list. But, you know, Trick Daddy said he giving it to y'all raw and uncensored. Is there any other way to get Trick Daddy but raw and uncensored? He just seemed uncensored and raw. I was trying to figure out how this is going to work out with Trick Daddy. I just can't see Trick Daddy putting up with too much of Bobby Light shit. I bet you he sat down with Mona and was like, listen, I can't be with that. I can't be with that. Let Trina be with all of that. Now, after their performance, you know, Trick Daddy and Trina talking. Okay, Bobby Light shows up at the little after, little after room. He trying to get in. He ain't on the list. The bouncer ain't really trying to let him in. You know, then he say that he Trina cousin in the bouncer letter. I said, that's all we got to say is we Trina cousin? What kind of fucking bouncer are you? Bobby get in there, and Trina is very unhappy to see him. What are you doing here? You know, he got to go on about him being a cousin and how she don't support him and he support her, and she was like, I know all of that, but you know what, you just be acting a fool all the time, and I can't be taking you with me if you're gonna be acting a fool like that. Okay, so she about to go to this party and you not invited, and he's mad about that. Oh well, we can't be worried about what you feeling right now, Bobby Light. Okay, I can tell you right now that Bobby Light is gonna make us very exhausted this season. Now he meets with Miami Tip because Miami Tip knows Trina and him, and she's friends with both of them, and maybe she can kind of help him understand some, you know, the reasons why Trina acts the way that she does. So Miami Tip says, you know what, I'm gonna meet up with Trina for lunch in a couple of days. You need to come on with me and y'all can talk. Ain't no talking to Bobby Light. Okay, Bobby Light is actually like Jonathan from New York, but just on 100. it. So, but whatever. So this lunch with Miami Tip. Okay. Trina having a good time laughing, and then she see old Bobby Light walk in, and she's just like, what are you doing here? And then again, Bobby Light is starting up about, I'm your cousin, and you don't be there for me, you don't support me. Well, Trina has this assistant who also looked like he might be gay by the name of Alvin. And Alvin ain't here for Bobby Light. They get to arguing back and forth. Long story short, Bobby Light tells him that he ain't shit, he ain't never been shit, he ain't never gonna be shit. Trina tries to rein it in, but of course she's not able to. And next thing you know, that damn Bobby Light pick up something, and honey, he throw that shit and it hit old boy right up in the head area right here. I said, did the damn glass bust on his head? I was like, Mother, you got glass up in there? You ain't got no damn plastic? And damn, he was looking like he was a little confused when the security had then got Alvin. He was sort of like, which way did they go, George? Trina has to take Bobby outside, and she says, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I can't take you around, and Bobby's still going on and on. She says, listen, my people that be with me, they train to act accordingly. You don't want to act accordingly. He's like, you know what? I'm untrainable. You can't train me. I'm a fucking animal. I do what the hell I want to do all the time. Now, am I going to be your cousin and be with you or not? She was like, no, see, you can't be with me if you're going to be acting like that. I'm sorry. He says, okay, well, then you do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. I said, okay, you going to still be Bobby Light on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and Trina going to still do whatever she do. Okay, which one you think is in the better place? Bobby Light. Bobby Light is determined to make a spot for himself. I said, don't fuck around and they'll swag yourself. All right, you guys, let me get off of here. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same, child. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.